Hello, hello? Let's do a replay where I'm playing for once, huh? How about that? Buffed Demons of Chaos versus buffed Beastmen, because Centaur's got some changes to their animations that made them even more effective. So I got Strat Game versus myself. And our Demons of Chaos, we got some spice. Got some regular demonettes with their buffs. Corn Furies as well with their buffs, so 2 Chaos Fairies of Corn. We have the Angels of Decay, Plague Drones with Death's Head. Pink Horrors of Tzeentch, the Sour Guts. More Pink Horrors, 5 Blue Horrors, including the Chromatic Abominations, 2 regular Demonettes of Slaanesh, 4 Nurglings, and a Herald of Tzeentch with just Treason of Tzeentch for my spells. I have found versus low leadership factions, you can just spam leadership debuff spells and shatter them. So we'll see if that works here. For Strat and the Beastmen, we have a bunch of Ungor Raiders and Ungor Spearman herds, Centaurs with Throwing Axes, and Centaurs regular, 4 Harpies, and then a Feral Manticore, and Malagor Dark Omo, just Flock of Doom. Here we are in. Treason of Tzeentch out on these Centaurs, and Chaos Furies countercharge them. And even with a Flock of Doom over the top, it looks like these Centaurs are going to get routing away. My Angels of Decay are fighting Harpies 1v1. They'll be just fine with that. I am about to lose my Chaos Furies of Corn, it looks like. On the other side, we have Chaos Fury fighting a 2v1 against Harpies. And some of our pink and blue horrors are just trying to keep Centaurs at bay for now, while our blue horrors and Nurglings deal with the front line. Now, Centaurs and Minotaurs are going to assist and get rid of some of my Nurglings. Even going to lose one of our precious Demonettes. That's okay. Things happen. Centaurs get onto our hybrid backline. Thankfully for me, the blue horrors are about out of ammo anyway, so they're just going to become melee units, and the Corn Furies are doing pretty well in their 2v1 against the Harpies. Considering it's a 2v1, they're going to lose, but, like, by how much? Angels of Decay are totally fine. They beat up the Harpies with no problem. The Beastmen have gotten through the first row of my front line. I think I only have 1 Nurgling alive. This one's technically alive, but technically is doing a lot of work in that sense. So they're around, losing a Chaos Fury of Corn, held the Harpies for as long as I could. Now I have Pink Horrors stopping. Looks like they were under attack by Centaurs, losing another Blue Horror. But in comes a big Treason of Tzeentch. Minus 16 leadership and getting shot in the back by these Angels of Decay. Does get the Centaurs, it looks like, to rout, so there they go. And the Minotaurs losing a bunch of leadership, but they'll be fine for now. Demonettes and Nurglings chasing down the Ungor Raiders on the backline just to get rid of those archers. Make sure they don't keep shooting in at me. I do have Pink Horrors trying to hold against Harpies. They won't hold forever, but they'll do okay for now, those little hybrid guys. And everywhere the Minotaurs go, they keep getting poked down by the Laser Light Show of Doom. Sour Guts push off Ungor Spearman herds. And I think the Angels of Decay Death's Heads have been shooting at these guys this whole time, too. So yeah, good damage on those Minos. Get rid of them. As my Herald keeps running away. One problem with the strategy is that if you're the Demons of Chaos, you stack army ability by doing damage with your Lord. It's pretty hard to get those with just Treason of Tzeentch, so that is one drawback, I'll admit. But Demonettes are currently beating up on this Manticore, who had previously rampaged into them. It looks like he might get his tier 2 of rampage into them again. And a Flock of Doom is out onto all my guys. That's not great. Still have the Death's Heads up in the sky. Unconcerned about the Harpies. The Harpies are too low to really contest them, and the Death's Heads are just really good melee commands, so they'll be fine with whatever happens. Sour Guts are largely ignoring the Ungor Spearman herds attacking them as Demonettes push off the Manticore. And another Treason of Tzeentch takes out the Minotaurs. Takes out a Harpy, too. And might take out a Centaur. There they go. So I'm getting a lot of routes, getting more and more things closer to shattering. But the Beastmen have a lot of troops left compared to me. We're outnumbered about 2 to 1. Angels with their Death's Heads firing down at these Centaurs. We're trying to deal with blue and pink horrors. Sour Guts have been secured. They have a lot of ammunition left, and Demonettes are going to run some interference for them, make sure they stay online. Another big old collapse is coming in from the Beastmen. It might get my pink horrors to start dying, but if I can get another Treason of Tzeentch out, that will be a pretty huge debuff. Angels of Decay go for a bit of a rear charge, trying to get these guys to rout yet again. That is a big old blob. I wonder if I have the Winds of Magic or just on cooldown. I can't deal with it. There's a Treason of Tzeentch coming in now. Let's see how much damage it can do. One of the Minotaurs does get away, but that Harpy is going to rout. Centaurs look like they're going to rout. There they go. Manticore routes. Everybody's routing. And now these Minos are coming back in. They are not affected by the Treason of Tzeentch. The Plague Drones are going to try and intercept them. Keep my Herald alive. Actually, they are affected by the Treason of Tzeentch. It might just take them out, but they last. They withstand. Now my Plague Drones are stuck fighting. Pink Horrors and Demonettes still around, still supporting, just taking out anything we can. The blob fight is mostly the Angels of Decay fighting all alone. The Beastmen are ahead on the balance of power, but those Minos are routing. Harpies are routing and starting to shatter. Other Harpies are routing. Those ones don't shatter, however, and the Angels of Decay is still in here, still fighting as Malagor chases around my Herald of Tzeentch. Don't like that whatsoever as the Feral Manticore dives back down, but more stuff shatters. We lose some Ungor Spearman herds. Can the poor demons hold on? These Angels of Decay fight Minos on the ground. The Herald of Tzeentch dives back in, again trying to help out these Angels of Decay. Keep somebody in the fight to help me out with this. In comes a Flock of Doom, but another Treason of Tzeentch! Overcast this time to reduce their melee attack, to try and stop them from hurting my Demonettes too much, who have just joined the fight. Losing those Angels of Decay, but we route another Centaur. We're going to route the Feral Manticore, and it shatters. And the Minotaur's trying to get out of here, but now their backs are to Demonettes. Do they get the attacked in the rear penalty? It looks like they do, and they rout again. Everything is routing and shattering away from the Sour Guts. And now my Herald of Tzeentch is stuck fighting Malagor Darkholme, and the balance power is still significantly against the Demons of Chaos. The Demonettes run up to deal with these Centaurs throwing axes, run away with 0 leadership, get back up to 3. And then they do rout. They finally shatter. Another Flock of Doom onto the Sour Guts, who are dueling with these little archers. Both sides trading pretty heavily. Centaur's back in, but they're going to get rear charged by Demonettes. They have a decent amount of leadership considering how low their HP is. In comes a Bolt of Change. Minos rejoining the fight as Malagor is about to take some damage, surrounded by things attacked in the rear by the Herald of Tzeentch. Big damage on him and the Minos from that Bolt of Change. And is that another Treason of Tzeentch? Should rout Malagor, should rout the Minotaurs, and just like that, the balance of power rockets into the favors of the Demons of Chaos as the Minos shatter. Malagor's routing, and these archers have 1 leadership, and that's all that's keeping the Beastmen in the game. That's literally the only unit on the map that's even still here. Malagor starts to get some distance between him and my Herald, but it is too late. Too many things shattered from being routed too many times. Look at that, 27 remaining versus almost 400 remaining, and the 27 won. In the end, I did have a little bit of a Demonette left, very few Sour Guts left, and then my Herald. Herald did okay. Death's Heads did a lot. A lot. Demonettes did fine. I mean, one got killed right away, the other one did great. Pink and Blue Horrors were the real winners. They got a lot of damage out for me. The Chaos Furies of Khorne just did their job. There were some blockers, and they traded okay, but there was a lot of things attacking them. For a strat game, his Lord was nice and supportive. His Minotaurs cleared out some stuff, but didn't get a ton of value. Centaurs throwing axes did okay. Basic Centaurs did okay. Harpies did fine. His archers did fine. And his frontline got smoked. GG. Roar. Subscribe, yes.